Alright folks, Pitching Ace 88, we are back. Let's head on to chapter number 3. Ace, this investigation is filled with unexpected turns. Most shockingly, it was Commissioner Baldwin who took the murder weapon out of the evidence lockup. He has no satisfactory explanation for why he needed the gun or why we didn't return it. And we... You have proven yourselves to be extremely unwise. You didn't heed my warnings. And now, Ace, you're facing arrest for insubordination. What? Oh, why, sir? Commissioner Baldwin told me you harassed him and didn't drop the case when he told you to. Do you realize he could end your careers? Oh, come on. Please. We're close to solving the case, I know it. If we admit defeat now, it'll be an insult to our honor, and to your honor as our chief. I will negotiate on your behalf, but you must be swift. I can win but few hours. If you haven't solved the case by then, you'll have to drop it. We won't fail, sir. Ace, let us hurry back to the barbershop. Both the victim and the killer went there. We shall certainly find more clues. Happy holidays to y'all. This will be Christmas Eve that I upload this video. Nice. Few more days. One more day till Christmas. I'll be uploading the additional investigation. I will be uploading that on Christmas Day. Crazy. Newspaper. I wonder if the paper bag's gonna be something. Nope. Police badge. Nope. Notepad. Yep. Oh, I see a cupcake. Fancy box. Ace, that's Father Donovan's picture in that newspaper. He appears to be with a lady of ill repute. And the headline says, Father Donovan saves Scarlet Woman for himself. Well, that's rather suggestive. We better find out what lady this article concerns. Let's cross-reference her features in our archives. And well spotted, this notebook clearly belongs to Father Donovan. The top sheet's torn off, but the one below it shows some imprint marks. This in the notebook might let us retrieve the last thing Father Donovan wrote. And it's odd for this elaborate puzzle box to be here. Let's decipher the code on the lock. Ace, we have found some valuable clues, but let us not dawdle. We have not much time. Interesting. I thought we had all 5 suspects. Oh, she's the lady of ill repute. Interesting. Interesting also. Last thing Father Donovan wrote in the notebook was, I won't let you see a shilling of that money, Wimple. So Father Donovan and Officer Wimple had a money-related disagreement. Officer Wimple failed to disclose this to us last we talked. He must make a clean breast of it now. There's so many people shady here. It could, could easily be any of them. Wait, what, Ace? You're saying that our barbershop assistant was a lady hanging off Father Donovan's arm in that photograph? But, well, that means Gladys used to be a Scarlet Woman. The article suggests a close acquaintance between her and Father Donovan, certainly closer than she implied to us. Ace, we must question Gladys again, swiftly, for the chief gave us but a few hours to solve the case. And yet you're going to give me a 9-15 hour investigation. I want to talk to you. Miss Perrin, in what capacity did you know Father Donovan exactly? You see, we found this newspaper picture and... Oh, God blimey. Senior Trooper Ace, I swear it ain't what you think. This is... Yes, I used to be a night flower, as they say. And I won't take no shame for it. A girl has to do what she can to survive. But then Father Donovan got me this job, all legal-like. Now I have hair pomade up to my elbows, but that's fine by me. And you like it here? You're not mistreated? No, miss. I've had customers recognize me from before. One brought me that old paper in for a lark, but I'm safe here. See, Trooper Ace, Father Donovan changed my life, and I'll be grateful to him until the day I die. Cross my heart. Well, sounds genuine enough. Oh, shoot. Wow, I messed that one up big time. Yeah, this one's not as much fun. I wish they kept the same numbers. They didn't randomize it every time, because then you could at least get the patterns. Right now, it's just you have to like relearn them every time. The codex should be the same for every single one. Ace, there's a note inside the puzzle box, and it reads, "I'll avenge you." Oh, that certainly sounds violent. And an odd sequence of numbers follows the words. If we knew their meaning, perhaps we'd understand this talk of vengeance. Excellent notion, Ace. Let's dispatch the note to Evie and hope for enlightenment. Quick, for our time is running out. Senior Trooper Ace, it's useless to question me again. I won't tell you who took the gun from the evidence room. Well, actually, we already know it was Commissioner Baldwin, and... Wait, pardon me, what was that strong smell? What's my new cologne? Do you like it, Senior Trooper Ace? Does it enhance my masculinity? Commissioner Baldwin uses the same one. Wow, he seems to put on smaller amounts, but no matter. Officer Wimple, you failed to tell us that you and Father Donovan quarreled over money. Ah, yes. As a matter of fact, I lent him a sizable sum. He was always asking for money for those immigrant projects of his. I thought it was only a loan, but when I approached Father Donovan the other day, he said he considered the money as a charitable donation. He cheated me. I'm a policeman. Even if I have barely passed my sharpshooter's certification, he ought not to have treated me that way. And you ought to withheld information from us, Officer Wimple. This had better not be the last time we catch you at it. Well, the badge is definitely going to be a clue. It's going to be either one of them. Anyways, guys, I'm going to go a little bit faster on this. Hey, so remember how you found out Father Donovan had committed a murder when he was younger? Well, we wouldn't forget that in a hurry, Evie. But what's that got to do with the note Ace found in that box? Well, the numbers on the note refer to an old police file for that very murder. What? Well, then maybe the crime Father Donovan committed didn't stay in the past as we thought. We never looked into the case. Who was the victim? One Giovanni Costa. By all accounts, he seems to have been a prominent Italian mobster. Costa? That could very well be a relative of Vinny's. This explains why Vinny was so knowledgeable about Father Donovan's criminal past. The note promised vengeance for the murder, and now Father Donovan's dead. Ace, Vinny certainly has some explaining to do. Oh, for sure. Top suspect now. Costa, no more lies. We know you swore vengeance on Father Donovan for killing a relative of yours. We found the note in your puzzle box. Maledizione. That I should lose the box for only you noisy inspectors to find it. But molto bene. Now you know that Irish pig killed my father. My father was a strong man, a leader in our community, and that Donovan was just a thug. But there was a fight between the Italians and the Irish. Father Donovan shot him. Now all I have left of my father, of my family's wealth, is that box. Did you dare talk to me of justice? Justice was, sir. Father Donovan did his prison sentence, but if your anger drove you to vengeance... Oh yes, I wished for vendetta for many years. I trained myself to become a great marksman so that I could slay my father's killer. But those were the thoughts of a child. I may have hated the man, but I would not waste bullets on him now. But porca di diavolo, death is a fitting payment for his sins. Ace, have you found Father Donovan's killer? Commissioner Baldwin is still furious. You must provide results or concede defeat. We're getting closer, Chief. We now know that Vinny Costa is a strong motive for wanting our victim dead, avenging his father. Meanwhile, though, we've had previously heard that Father Donovan sent people into abusive employment, and Gladys only has praise for him. So did Father Donovan deliberately... Father Donovan deliberately mistreat people or not? Make up your mind fast, Ace. You have very little time left to solve this case. Good idea, Ace. We must hurry to the immigrant tenement. We found the murder weapon there. We're bound to find more. Oh, nice Santa outfit. Alright, so the box of bullets is definitely gonna be something. I am drawing a blank. There's the melon, coal bucket. There's the carrot. Paintbrush. Ace, I can't believe we missed this box of bullets last time. The killer must have left them here, together with the gun. The box appears stained by a strange substance. We gotta take a sample, double quick. And if you say we must search through that bin, let us not waste a moment before we do it. Of course, Maddie. Curious, I mean, obviously she wears a wig, so I'm wondering what her hair looks like without the wig. Rosary. Ace, you're quite correct. I recognize the rosary that you found in that bin. Father Donovan always had it with him. And look, the rosary is stained with blood. The killer must have hid it here after the murder. Excellent notion. We must swiftly send the rosary to Viola and hope that it helps for more clues. There we go. There's my 15-hour one, baby. Hey, so let's dispatch the sample from the killer's bullet box to Viola. This could be the breakthrough we need on the case. It's true. Alright guys, I'll see you guys in 15 hours from Pitching Ace 88. Au revoir. Alright folks, Pitching Ace 88, we are back. Let's finish this off. So as you can see, I got some cash. Great question, how can you donate cash to me? You cannot, but you can donate to me. If you do want to do that, message me here or on Facebook. I will gladly accept. Any donations will go to cash for this, most likely, because it costs quite a bit. Warm the starved snake. Who cherished in your breast will sting your hearts? Snake? What? Alright. Well, our business is most urgent. Have you examined Father Donovan's rosary? Ah, yes. I've examined it, and what have I found? In the words of the bard, a nest of traitors. Ace, there were minuscule fibers caught in the rosary, and I identified them as belonging to a police-issued vest. What? What are you saying? I'm saying that your killer was wearing such a vest, because whoever they are, they're a member of the police force. Blood and thunder. Well, I guess I shouldn't be surprised given that this squad was formed to investigate the police. Ace, no matter how high or low in the police hierarchy the killer is, we'll bring them to justice. I told you. Told you that was going to be one of them, so it's probably not the kill. It's probably not the commissioner. It's really early on to be accusing him. It's probably the clerk. Ace, did you know that my parents are apothecaries? They own a shop for all manner of medicines and... Well, fascinating as it is, Viola, I'm afraid now is not the time. What can you say about the sample from the bullet box? Well, I was getting to that, my dear. As the daughter of apothecaries, I recognize the substance instantly. It's scar ointment. And given the stain on the box, must have been left by the killer. The killer most certainly bears a scar. Thank you, Viola. Ace, the scarred killer's not getting away from us now. Okay, so it's not the commissioner. I was right. It is the clerk. Ace, the time has come to unmask the police traitor behind Father Donovan's murder and put them under arrest. Now, I just don't think he's like the overarching one. There's someone pulling the strings. Yep. It's gotta be you. Yep, he's got the Scar police force. Officer Wimple, you're under... Wait, where's Officer Wimple? Has anyone seen him? Senior Trooper Ace. Officer Wimple left a short time ago. He said he was going to take a train. Oh, he must be trying to flee, Ace. We have to stop him. Edward Wimple, don't move. You're under arrest for the murder of Father Donovan. Ace, you must be mistaken. Perchance you're confusing me with someone else. Hardly. We found fibers from your police-issued vest on the victim's rosary. How could you disgrace your uniform this way? But I didn't, Ace. If a policeman is to blame, it's certainly not me. Well, it was your cologne on the note with which you lured Father Donovan to the train station. Commissioner Baldwin wears the same cologne as I do. You must be thinking of him. You've already attempted to frame the commissioner by using the gun he took out of the evidence lockup. But we know it was you who murdered Father Donovan and tried to lead us astray with a fake train accident. What on earth could a man of faith do to you to deserve this? He shouldn't have shoved his nose where it didn't belong. Alright, well I shouldn't have said that. Now you really know I killed him. Keep talking, Wimple. What did Father Donovan find out about you? We always talked about immigrants desperate for work, and then one day at the barber's I overheard a wealthy man who needed a maid. He said he was tired of Concordian servants demanding money and rights, and that he'd pay to find an immigrant who'd shut up and work. And I know a gold mine when I see one. I got some immigrants' names out of Father Donovan and sent them to work. Father Donovan knew nothing, but the wealthy man paid me a pretty penny for finding him cheap labor, and his friends came to me too. But Father Donovan eventually learned about your scheme. He must have been furious. Yeah, you should have kept out of it, Senior Trooper Ace. This is my first step to power. The wealthy would learn to recognize me, and I'd be respected. Wow, you've got crooked notions of respect, Wimple. You're under arrest. Edward Wimple, it says in my notes that you killed a priest for uncovering your immigrant exploitation scheme. That seems unusually nefarious. How do you plead? May I say not guilty? I don't feel any guilt. It was his fault for sticking his nose into my affairs. There have been prior reports of immigrant workers' abuse, but the fire took care of those. If it wasn't for Donovan, I'd still be in business today. Wait a tick. You're the one who paid a thug to bully Officer Cole into burning the evidence room? But why? You're the clerk with access to the room. You could have done it yourself. I'm not stupid. I had to make the fire look like an outsider's job, or I'd be the first under suspicion. Ironically, there's a fire that puts Senior Trooper Ace on the trail of your crimes, Mr. Wimple. For murder, abuse of power, and schemes to profit off other people's suffering, I sentence you to life in prison. That makes sense. No, don't send me to prison with all those criminals. They don't like police officers there. That ain't our problem. Ace, I must commend you on an investigation well done. We've taken the first step towards rooting out police corruption in Concordia. Even Commissioner Baldwin is impressed. To think that Officer Wimple turned out to be such a dishonorable man, burning evidence and murdering priests, and facilitating the mistreatment of immigrants. Yes, that too, of course. And Wimple is just the beginning. We shall have to work harder to uncover the rot at the heart of the police. Ace, after this debacle, I can no longer allow us to rely on the police facilities. We shall have our own evidence storage on board. That's a good idea, Chief. I'm certain Evie will be glad to take care of that. And Ace, how about a drink to celebrate solving the case? I could certainly use one. For sure. Alright guys, I'll see you guys in the additional investigation. Christmas. I hope you guys are enjoying this Christmas Eve. Over and out.